What's going on, guys? We are back. Speak Up Akh. We are looking like full on acts today, as we are Tobes in our Ramadan episode. And we're going to do a special one today because we're actually playing the freshly grounded game and the Ramadan edition as well. So on the couch, we have...
My name is Hussein. Imdad Hussein. Go on.
My name is...
Got one job, bro.
It's very formal.
It's not, bro. Relax. Calm.
Yeah, they call me TK. Yeah, that's all I will say for now.
I'm Shaf.
And my name's Wahid, aka Waza. So, brother Waza. Okay, cool.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Alright, cool. So, as you know, we're playing the freshly grounded game. I actually don't know what it's about. This is an idea that Imdad thought we should really go and go ahead and try. So yeah, we've got the game here. We haven't even opened it.
Nope.
And we'll see what questions we're posed.
I actually want to ask you, Hussein, how did you find out about the game?
I found out about the game because I've been following Faisal Chowdhury for long time, since way back when he done the first one, the next phase. But anyway, yeah.
Well,
and
then
then
why didn't you keep that?
because he done a partnership with Sam, and then they made Freshly Grounded,
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
they made the game. This is, by the way, obviously the Ramadan version because obviously it's out in Ramadan. We could play it however way we want to, but we did discuss earlier. We'll play it in a way where, do you know what? Let's just play it,
Yep.
And they'll see.
and then we'll do it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
'Cause-
There might even be rules on it.
Yeah.
We open it up.
Before we do open it, just because you lot don't have an idea of how this game works, it's a lot of opening up, boys.
Okay.
Like if you're a very closed off person, it might not be your game. But yeah, you need. That's why I didn't really want to tell you before we started on the pod.
Okay.
If you don't want to answer the questions, you don't
Just
have
skip.
to. Whoever wants to answer it, you choose that you want to answer. That's it. But I feel like it's a good game for us. People that are listening and watching, they can know more, find out more, yeah, and be familiar. But yeah, do you want a big shot? Do your thing, bro, if you can. Open it.
I've already decided that I'm gonna open it.
Go on, you do it. I gave it here. He took it
I've
first.
done now.
He's an opportunity taker.
Carry on, big chap.
But yeah, shout out to Faisal Chowdhury and Freshly Grounded though. We've got to do that as well.
So we've got how to play here. Be vulnerable. Don't judge.
See, there you go.
You know what? I opened the box, bro. You can open the cards.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You know when you open a new iPhone box. And
Yeah.
then you take the.
That's
thing
how
off.
they done the box as well, by the way.
Yeah.
I think it
It
closes.
slides
Yeah,
out
nice.
nicely. Yeah.
Alright. Do you know what? Let's make it interesting, yeah? I'm going to read it
Yep.
and then
Whoever
I
wants
will
to-
choose who will answer. And if you still want to answer, you just say, okay, let me answer. But it'll be quite scary but fun as well.
Okay.
Okay.
The suspense of you getting picked will be sick for us, man. Are you right with that, Thalha?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Are you sure? Are you
You're
sure?
alright.
No, I'm not
That's
talking.
looking a
It's
bit
just-
worried.
So I'm going to do that first and then we'll pass to Wahid. He can choose.
Okay. Alright.
That's
Okay.
fair, innit? It's
Yeah,
sick.
that's fine.
So the first one that comes up, let me show it to the camera, innit? Best way. Actually, let me read it first. Tell me one way that Ramadan positively impacts your mental health. Okay? That's the first one.
You don't need to show it to camera because it won't
Really
catch
show
it
that
properly.
play.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I nominate Shafi for this one.
Obviously, Ramadan's good for your iman and all of that, but during Ramadan, you get together with everyone, and it's just nice to be around everyone, like constantly. When you're going to prayer together, and you're just doing a lot more. Just doing a lot more with everyone, basically. For me,
close
Ramadan
bond.
is just. I love it because I'm more Madin. Alhamdulillah, obviously it's Ramadan, we're always on our deen, but it's just, yeah, it has to be everyone getting together, going to prayer together, eating together. It just feels a lot nicer, and it just brings you that positive feeling in yourself and with those around you as well.
Okay, cool. Does anyone else want to answer that one, or should we go to the next person?
I think next question.
Next one. You wanna pick it
I'll
out?
do the next one.
Okay.
I thought he was going this way. Dealer's left and that.
What's
Left is
dealing?
bad, left is bad, and then right is good.
What's
That is
dealer's
true.
left?
That's
I
true.
want to do right. Sorry, I said left is bad, right is good.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice one.
Yeah, so this one's gonna go for Wahid. What have you outgrown since last Ramadan?
Ooh.
That's a really.
I'm telling
good
you,
one.
by the way, feedback-wise, I didn't see the questions, but when people said the questions and whatever comes on, they're really good.
Okay.
Like, you'll think, whoa, okay, you actually will be thinking about them.
We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna go through it.
I think it's a good question. In terms of outgrowing, I think I've outgrown quite a few bad habits that I used to have. For example, from last year, I started working from home, so it meant that I was adjusting still to the timetable of like doing certain acts of ibadah, innit? So I guess outgrowing bad habits to then adjust and do better and just get better. Like for me, the way I see Ramadan is it's a time for you to improve yourself and get better. It's a chance at redemption. It's a chance at making your life better than it was before, even if it's the smallest way. So like if you wanna, for example, finish the Quran in like a month, you can do it. It's easier to do in Ramadan because other people are trying to do it too. So it kind of feels like a competition, like a friendly battle. You might be versing people in your family, but because everyone else is doing it, it feels better. It's the same way if you're eating with everyone on the table, it feels better. You could probably eat more as well because everyone's doing it. You're talking, you're having a good time. That's how it feels with Ramadan too. And I think
That's good. That's
yeah.
good.
Okay, cool.
That's yeah. Do you want to answer anything?
I'm alright with this one.
Ooh. Right. This is a good question. Imdad,
Oh, great.
you're gonna come for me. I'm gonna come for you, bro.
Oh, God.
How can someone regain your trust after they've lost it, basically?
Wow.
Is that what it exactly says?
That's the question.
So the question is, how can someone regain your trust?
Okay, how can someone regain my trust?
Yeah.
That's it, yeah?
So if they've lost your trust, how can they regain it?
Okay, cool. The best way I can say this is, as a person, I don't hold. Let's say something happened. I give people chances. If I've lost the trust with them, or like there's no trust there with that person, the way they can regain it is, bro, I will have to be in a situation where I can tell they're not trying to gain the trust again, but naturally their actions and their words is showing it already.
Showing it, yeah. Definitely.
Because if they're trying to, it can be in my head, like they're kind of forcing it, kind of thing. Do you get it?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I would say. But in terms of
Can I just cut in quickly? Just quickly. I think, I just want to answer this quickly. If someone's lost my trust, I don't think they can get it back.
At all. No way at all.
Nearly impossible.
I mean, I always believe in giving people more chances, but it depends on the situation.
No, chances as in we can still be friends, like we can still go out or do whatever, but trust as in like something that, you know, like I can't tell them something that is personal.
Okay.
If I'm- if they
No,
want my trust.
so
it is
what I was trying to
different levels of
Yeah,
trust.
carry on him, lad.
So what I was trying to get to was, let's put it like this: I have a very close bond with someone. This doesn't happen with everyone. You're not easily replaceable because I have a trust and a connection with you, yeah? Whether that's a brother, friend, whoever.
As an
these certain
example.
people, don't worry.
It's an example, isn't
It's
it?
an example, yeah.
wants
Because
it to
everyone
be
has
him.
that one person or two people or three.
He wants it
whatever.
to be him, basically.
It's usually
I
less
know
than
it's-
5, innit?
Less than 5, because that's reality.
You count them in your hand,
If you're
in
close,
one hand.
yeah, exactly. So if they've done something where my trust is gone, it's not like I'm gonna badmouth them. I'm gonna make their life hell. I'll just keep it as, okay, this has happened. It is what it is. I just learned from that situation.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm gonna keep it moving. And I will always wish the best for that person. And that's what's happened in my life previously as well.
I
Someone's
agree
trust
with
is
that,
gone, and then they're out of my life, or they're doing their own thing. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not thinking, oh, I hope their life is dead, or I hope the punishment comes. I'm not like that. I would just rather just, this has happened. I learned from that person. They're not going to be in that situation again. Let's keep it moving. That's how I'll do it. But yeah, you were going to say something, Wahid.
So I was gonna say, yeah, it is easy for someone to break your trust because you're close with them. You built up that relationship with them. It took time. Like trust doesn't come quickly, but it only takes one thing to make it to break it, to finish it, to end a relationship, to end a friendship, to end a partnership, to end a business, whatever it is. Yeah, it could be like, okay, fine. Let's take an example where a group of friends are doing a project. They're doing a project, and then one person decides to not tell the other people that they're working with a big brand or a big company, but they're doing it themselves. If they had told the friends, then they might have been more accommodating and been like. But then if they don't say it, then it's like, we're all in this together. Why didn't you tell us? Maybe we could have helped you and done it as a team and stuff. Yeah. So that's, I guess, one example of how trust, once it's broken, it's very hard to repair it. I don't think it's impossible, but I think it takes a lot of work to bring it back to where it was before.
That's the thing. I think you can regain it. Like, it's impossible, like nearly impossible. You can regain it, but not to the same level.
Not to the same.
I think
person.
over time you can, but it would take a lot of work and effort
like, you
from
know,
both
again,
parties.
I don't
The
think it
thing
will be
is,
the same. I'm not gonna lie.
Again, it depends. I think it depends on the situation because there's certain levels
That's
of
what-
trust.
Situation and the people involved.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So it depends on what
How
kind
they've
of-
broken it.
how they've broken it, basically. What they've done.
What level, to what
level,
extent,
yeah,
and
what
if it's repairable, if it's fixable, or if it's a mistake that's irreversible. There's no way, like, say for example their mistake or their trust breaking led to someone passing away. Impossible.
Yeah,
There's no way you can.
That sounds like
It's yeah.
If it's like, oh, because of their trust I lost a tenner, you know, there's big difference between the two.
Depends on the situation. Let's say.
All right, next question. All right, this one is for Thalha.
I chose you, you chose me. Yeah.
I would have said the question first and then said you, but
Should have done the question.
he did it that way as well, so I thought I'll scare him and keep him on his toes. Alright, so the question, Thalha, is what are you not prioritizing? That is the question.
That's a good question.
That is a
No,
question.
that hit me right. Where's the heart again?
Where's the heart again?
Your heart's here, bro.
You don't have one?
So
Oh,
where is it? Is it on the right, left?
left.
Go and answer it, my brother.
It's your left. So the hand that you don't eat with.
Okay. Anyways, this is quite a deep one.
What are you not
because
prioritizing?
I feel like I'm not prioritizing a lot of things, like my prayer. That's one of my main things. I need to start prioritizing it. I feel like my family. I need to start prioritizing them more. Like, I need to start seeing my family, because with me, I've got a lot of siblings, a lot of nieces and nephews. So just seeing what, like, one of my sisters and their kids is quite hard. But I've got a lot. So I feel like I need to start doing more in terms of that. But for me, I'd say the main thing is prayer, man. Prayer is like like, I know how big prayer is. I have my sisters, my brothers telling me as well. They send me, on WhatsApp, sending me quotes and stuff like that, videos. I know what needs to be done. And the fact that I'm not prioritizing it right now, I feel like it shouldn't be hard. It is hard for me, but it shouldn't be. It should be pretty much easy. But like, I feel like I just need to start doing more, start praying more, start going to the mosque more. That's the main thing for me, and family. And the third thing, this is quite personal as well, is my income, like money. I need to, because with me, I'm not the same as other people. Like, I'm not like money hungry, chasing money. But it's come to a point where I'm like, I don't care about money when I should be caring. So I'm at the age now where I need to start, thinking about where I'm going, what I'm doing in life. And I feel like now I need to actually start caring a bit more, because I'm not young anymore. I'm not a teenager. I'm getting old now. Oh, I'm only 23. I'm not old, but
Yeah, but this
You're
age,
getting
though.
But like
this
responsibilities,
is where you're
yes.
starting.
like renting a house,
the thing
stuff
is,
like that.
like, compared to other people, I'm not me, but my family are quite well off, so I've had it easy. But now it's come to a point where I can't be looking at my dad and my siblings.
You want to fend for yourself.
I want to start, because I've been making my own money for a long time. Don't get me wrong, I haven't been doing that, but like, I'm just honest, I haven't been paying rent. I don't pay rent. Like, I don't pay nothing for the house, nothing at all. I pay for my own stuff only. And I'm not saying I have to, I don't. But I need to start doing more.
Yeah.
Because, it's just, I need to basically think about
Your future.
my future.
So what you were saying about the age thing, is basically like in the early 20s, like our age, we're all 23, 24, let's say, yeah. People that are watching and listening, if they're at that age, whatever they're prioritizing, that's what their life is basically going towards.
Time to lay a foundation at that time.
Exactly, because if I think that's the best way to put it, because if you're not, then you're just gonna be all over the place as if like you're like a kid or like you're still young in it. But what I was trying to say is, at this age, if you're prioritizing stuff like what you said, income, family, and religion, then I think that's the best way to go.
Well, one thing I would say though is, because I feel like a lot of people do this, if you're not where you want to be in life, don't dwell on it too much. As long as you're working hard and you're trying,
Of course.
you might want to be somewhere when you're 25, but you might get there when you're 28. But just know that someone else might get there when they're 35. So don't dwell on it if you're not where you want to be.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a different grind in life.
Basically,
and it
just
takes-
keep working hard and keep trying.
It's all about intention.
Yeah.
If your
That's
intention
definitely, yeah.
is to be somewhere good for yourself, then inshallah.
I was
it'll go
talking
that
about
way.
this with
That's
someone
how-
else
that's
the
how I
other day.
believe in.
You need to be able to visualize something and work towards it. You can't just be working aimlessly without any kind of point or goal, because otherwise you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. Anything else?
Yeah, I wanted to chime in. Go on.
yeah.
It's your question. Go on.
Yeah, so basically, you know how you said it's mainly about intention? I don't really agree on that completely.
Yeah.
The reason because is I've had intentions for a long time, but haven't done anything about it. There's a lot of things that I haven't done much about.
No, but the way I was saying it is,
Intentions are the starting point.
yeah,
But yes, yes,
it's like
definitely.
you can have an intention for something, but whatever actions you're doing, it might not be linked to the intention, but you have that thought there that that's my goal.
I think your point is if you're trying something but the intention isn't there, then it's not going to work out.
It's the
Yeah.
same, yeah. Basically,
Yeah,
saying
so
it's
I get
another way, yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's part of the puzzle. So you need the intention and the action.
Basically.
But what I was going to chime in and say is prayer is, I think, something that a lot of young Muslims struggle with. It's not easy for us, especially when you're busy with life just in general, whether it's a job, whether family or anything else. It's very difficult. What worked for me personally was trying to just pray the fard. And there's some sunnahs that you have to pray, but with it, like for example, for Maghrib, you have to pray the 3 rakat fard and the 2 rakat sunnah. It's like a certain type of sunnah you have to pray, right? But if you really can't, at least the bare minimum, do the fard, because that genuinely worked for me. And then when I started working from home last year, it gave me a bit more flexibility, because I have my prayer mat in my room and literally in my breaks. It was quite easy to balance.
That's one thing every workplace needs, a prayer room.
Oh yeah.
Because you'd think, like, in this day and age, they'd
Some
have that by
places,
now.
some places do try and accommodate. but other
All
places
universities
don't.
have it, all schools have it. I feel like all workplaces do.
Yeah, I think quite a few places do have multi-faith prayer rooms. But yeah, any kind of quiet space to just tune out and do your salah and stuff is helpful to have. In terms of family, it's very hard. Like I was saying, with life, like just there's a lot going on sometimes in people's lives. Whether it's exams, you're chilling with your friends, or you're just trying to do your own stuff. It's hard to make time for every single aspect in your life. Like there's so many different things and people and projects that need time, your time.
Yeah, 100.
So to do that is quite difficult. Like even traveling to some place, like you said, you have a big family. It might just traveling. They might live far to get there and then back. That's time in itself. That's taken up. So one thing that works for me, is like just doing a phone call.
Yeah.
So even if it's like you schedule, I don't know, on a Saturday at like 11 a.m, you're gonna call like 4 or 5 people. You're gonna call 4 or 5 people, like on your list of people to call. You just 10 minutes each person or each like family house. At least you're still giving time to them, and then on that call you can then schedule like, oh yeah, I'll come see you in like 2 weeks, that sort of thing. As opposed to not having any time for them.
Just staying in contact.
Staying in contact, whether it's just a message even or a phone call, or if you can't visit. But yeah, that's the question. I think that's it then.
That was the end of
I
our
enjoyed that.
episode with the freshly grounded game at Ramadan version.
Ramadan Special.
Obviously, we did enjoy it. If you guys do like this one, please let us know. We do want to play it again on camera. there is the other version, which is the non-Ramadan version. Different type of questions will come, but this one's quite sick. It's got challenges and that. So yeah, if anyone's listening and watching, just let us know if you want to see more, and please follow and support us, because we see everything and we need your support.